Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Chris here, and welcome back to part 4 of our Nike Challenge Court Collection series. Now, in this video, we're going to be covering some different items that we didn't have time to cover in parts 1, 2, and 3. And I'm also going to give you guys a couple of suggestions for the holiday season. If you're looking for a present for a friend or a significant other, then you guys won't want to miss out on this video because we've got some really cool items to share with you. Before we get started, I would like to encourage you guys to hit the subscribe button down below. And also, please feel free to leave us with a like if you're so inclined. And without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so the first item that we have today is a book, and this is one of my favorite books, tennis-wise at least. It's of course the Autobiography Open. Probably most of you guys are familiar with this, but for those of you who aren't, this is basically an autobiography that was written by Andre Agassi back about 2009. It talks about his experience as a young child growing up in Las Vegas. Being forced basically to play tennis by his father, Mike Agassi, who used to take him out there as a little kid, and had this basically modified ball machine that he called the Dragon that would spit out these tennis balls at 90 to 100 miles an hour, and it would basically sharpen Andre's skills, so he learned how to time the ball early, and thus it created a completely different playing style than anything that had been seen before. So it offers some insight into Andre's childhood. Andre also talks about some of his classic matches and some of the highlights of his career as well, some low moments and things like that. And it's a really great read. If you guys have not gotten this book before, if you haven't read it before, then I'm going to include a link in the description box down below. So make sure that you check out Open. It's such a great book. And actually, it's one that has really influenced this channel quite a lot, and definitely a great read. So, the next item that I'm going to recommend for you guys are the Nike Aw84 hats. Of course, we featured the Hotline one here a couple of times on this video series. This is the black one. I just wanted to show you guys a different colorway. This hat has a kind of like a flat bill to it. Has an adjustable strap on the back. Very nice, comfortable hat. I have to admit I like them a little bit better than the Aero bill because the bill for the Aero bill is a little too flimsy for me. But this seems to work pretty well. It does a good job of keeping the sun out of your eyes. Okay, so let's say you guys are looking for a stocking stuffer or just a relatively cheaper item. This one comes in at about, I think it's $18 retail. And this is the Nike Multiplier Max Crew tennis socks. They have the Challenge Court design on the side here, and it has 2 pairs that come with this package. One is yellow and black, the other is orange with purple. Definitely a very cool and iconic look, and just a fun item to pick up, and a good gift for the holiday season. So the next item that I'm going to recommend for you guys is the Nike Challenge Court reissue polo, and that's the same shirt that I'm wearing right here. Now, this shirt was originally featured on Andre Agassi during the 1990 French Open, and from what I understand, the colors are a little bit different on this reissue than the original one, but it does look very similar. I like the red and the black and the white. It has a really nice look to it. The shirt is made up of mostly polyester, and it has kind of an oversized fit to it as well, so the nice thing about it is that it's going to stretch well, and you're not going to have to worry about it sticking to your body on those hot, humid days. Nike did make a couple of different colorways of this shirt, so you can also pick up the black and white and Volt color if you prefer green. I kind of like the red one a little bit better myself, but I think both are pretty cool. And it's definitely a really nice shirt. Good one to play in, and maybe even one of the best items from this collection. If you're an Agassi fan, definitely pick this one up. Okay, so up next are the Nike reissue Acid Wash Challenge Court shorts. I know that's kind of a mouthful, but these are really nice shorts. Not really performance oriented. I don't know that they're made up of entirely of cotton, but they feel kind of like it. So you probably wouldn't want to play on matching these. I like the design. They're very comfortable. They look a lot like the shorts that Andre wore during this time period. These shorts are kind of hard to find right now, but I am going to include a link down below where you can pick these up, and they would definitely make a good present for any Andre Agassi fan. Alright, so our next item is a familiar one. We featured this one in the very first Challenge Court video. This is the Nike Fireball tee, but this is in a more uncommon colorway called Cyber Green. This is a really nice shirt. I've had the chance to wear it now a few times. It has an oversized feel to it, so it's very consistent with the time period. And also another thing I wanted to point out with this is that this is made up of 100% cotton, so it's definitely not a performance-oriented shirt. You can play a match in it, you can practice in it, but to be honest with you, except on maybe the cooler days, you're probably not going to want to. I tried it a couple times and you get really hot in these things, but they are cool. So definitely a nice shirt, good graphics and everything like that, and a great present if you're looking for something that's not overly expensive and won't break the bank. Another item that I'm a big fan of is the Nike Challenge Court tee, which is the shirt that I'm wearing right here. And one of the really cool things about this shirt is that the colors were featured, of course, on Andre during the '90 U.S. Open. It's got the Burning Ball logo right here, and also some of the blue and the white and the black that were all featured on Andre. This is a really popular shirt. In my opinion, it's one of the nicest items from this collection, and an item that really goes great with this, at least in my opinion, is the Challenge Court bandana. And this is basically like a reissue, if you will, of the bandana that Andre wore at the U.S. Open that year. Has the blue and the black and the white and the yellow. Really nice bandana. I've had the chance to use that a couple of times. And then one other item you guys might really like, I'm going to get this one out, is the jacket. It was featured on Andre from that year's U.S. Open. Now actually, I wore this in the previous video for the Challenge Court Collection series, so you guys can check that out if you want to as well. But what I liked about this jacket was that it's lined on the inside, so it's very warm. It's kind of an oversized fit a little bit, so it's very comfortable to play in this. You know, you can button it if you want to, you can zip it up. It's got the Challenge Court logo on the tags and also on the right arm, I believe it is. And I like the bold graphics, and of course the back has the same graphics as well. I can't really get it all out here in this particular part, but maybe I can show you guys in a different part. But yeah, this jacket is really, really nice, and I think you guys would probably like this one as well. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you'd like to pick up any of the items that were featured here, then please hit the description box down below. We're going to provide you with some links where you can pick up all these items. Thank you so much for watching, and before I go, I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Really appreciate your support, and take care guys. I will see you at the next one. This is Chris, signing out.